says otherwise and says, no, I think I could prove it, but I think throughout his later years in life, thought he proved it, but failed miserably when he realized this horrible contradiction. And then I think he tried to resolve it again. I need to read more on Schopenhauer before I give a fair assessment, but that's to my limited knowledge of the philosopher. And anyhow, so between man and the external world, there stands the intellect. So to give you one specific example, color appears one way to you, but how might it appear to, let's say, a parrot with so much more richer sensory adaptive eye cornea, retina, basically an enhanced, if you will, sort of version of the eyeball in comparison to the human eyeball, or to those gifted people that could see sounds, I forget what they're called, people, I say gifted, but just different, I suppose, to be neutral with terms, that could perceive sounds in its range of light capacity to the eye. That always struck me as curious. So the thing in itself is, no matter how you're perceiving, right now I have a book, Atheism, A Philosophical Justification by Michael Martin. It's a book. Now, it looks beige. Has color on it, but this thing, given the right lighting and things, if I were to turn off the light, it would turn... The external world around it and myself are affecting how I'm perceiving of this book. And the way that I'm perceiving of this book is... under each relative condition, something, and because it's something, it's a thing in itself, but it's just, I can't break this relativity. I can't actually see what the absolute reality of it is. Thereby, there is a thing in itself, we just can't see it or observe it. But Schopenhauer tries to get its justification. So here again now, I've just explained to you another interesting fascination that has led me, I guess you could say, to atheism. And I will talk a little bit later on about atheism and agnosticism, but it's sufficient to say for now that this was an interesting talk on absolute reality and relative reality, about partial and radical idealism, I suppose, and in relation to my curious intellectual steps into becoming an atheist. My battery looks like it's going to die again, but let's just run with it until it does. Agnosticism and atheism was something I was getting to in the